Hi guys, this is Sam Reaper, and you're watching BJ and DG Wrestling Talk Show.
Welcome back, everybody. BJ here, DG there.
What is going on? Before I started talking with my mic muted. And joining us from some wall somewheres, Pete Peters.
Hey everybody,
He's
happy Tuesday.
Is it a happy Tuesday though?
What were you going to
Hope,
say, Ginge?
hope
Oh,
everybody had a wonderful Mother's Day.
Oh, yes, cheers to all the mothers, and then, of course, our favorite mother, Mother Endless.
no argument there. No argument at all.
So I do have to just comment on that opener, because it's not one time, it's multiple times. Sam, it's BJDG Talk Wrestling, not
Nobody
Wrestling
gets it
Talk
right.
Show.
Nobody gets it right.
Yeah,
But even with
that's
the
it's like a
Kendo
running
video,
gag.
he still said, yeah, Wrestling Talk Show.
The only one who got it right,
I mean,
I think, officially is Angel Orsini.
Nice.
even though technically we are a wrestling talk show.
Yeah, so it works. At least they're not calling it like Phil and Eddie's like barbecue channel.
Ooh.
Or BJ and DG drink the beers.
Yeah, we gotta make a compilation of everyone like getting it wrong and all the outtakes.
Ooh, that would be great.
Yeah.
That's a definite. That needs to happen.
The good old blooper wheel.
Hell yeah, boy.
Oh, we got something in the chat. Oh, hybrid wrestling in the chat. How are
What
you
up,
guys doing?
hybrid?
Amazing match that we're going to be talking about later.
That
Oh,
was
well, what a match that was.
that was year making.
It made me figure out what a gusset plate was.
Oh, so that's the first
Is
time
that
you
what it's
saw
called?
that? Yes.
Yeah, no, it's not the first time I've seen it. I just never knew what it was called
Yeah, I've never known the name of it. I was just like, oh, here we go.
and what it's used for.
I still don't know its purpose, but
I
I
if
just
you would
learned
ask
its
me
name.
if you would ask me 12 hours ago, I would know, but then it would have been 6 in the morning, so never mind.
But yeah, we got a lot to talk about today. We had a very exciting SPO Dodgeball from this past Friday.
Oh my god.
Boy, was this was a fun show. What? Did
The
you just
gusset,
look up?
yeah, what it actually is used for. It's used in like beams and girders of bridges, trusses, and buildings.
Yes.
Like, ow. That makes that so much worse.
I actually have to look up a picture, like because I know like
Ooh.
one side is smooth, and I'm pretty sure the other side is like
Yes.
sandpaper like.
Yeah, it's
Ouch.
complete insanity.
Yeah. All right. Sorry to interrupt. Where were we at?
We were someplace doing something.
Sounds like every Tuesday evening with the boys.
Here at BJ and DG Talk Wrestling, which we are also excited to
Oh
be
my God.
sponsors for Sideshow Pro Wrestling Camp Carney, June 14th at the Pro Wrestling Star Academy.
Oh yeah, it's not like one side is sandpaper or anything.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Ouch. That's awesome that we're
well, we'll get there.
sponsoring Camp Carney, man.
Well,
Last show was awesome.
Hmm.
Or one of the sponsors.
Yeah, Keith Fitness, Kid Legends Fitness thing, which, by the way, once again, happy birthday. His birthday was this past Sunday.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Red Dragon Dojo also I saw was a
Look,
sponsor.
Sam
Yeah.
Reaper has the Joe Hendry gene because we said his name and he appeared. We also used him
Oh,
as
damn.
the intro.
Hello there, Sam. Good to see you.
All right.
You were saying, Ginge?
I was saying stuff.
Yeah, you were talking about the sideshow camp.
Oh yeah, the Red Dragon Dojo is also a sponsor, as well as Wicked Works. You know, so combined, we're like half the sponsors here.
Woo woo.
Yep, I'm wearing a Pro Wrestling Star shirt because I did the Indy Experience, their next episode I'm featured on, talking about our channel, the Pro Wrestling Star Academy, as well as SPO, PWU, and Hybrid Wrestling as well.
Heck yeah, man. It's so awesome to have just like all these brands and just being able to see what everybody's bringing to the table because each one has like their own style and identity.
Yeah.
And, you know, it really all emulates awesomely.
And it's
Hey,
great to be able to, go to other creators and spread the word of the PWSA and everything that's going on there.
yeah,
Absolutely. Because we have a lot of good
especially,
like
yeah.
wrestlers in the building that like, you know, some of them aren't so known, you know, outside of the New Jersey area. So it's like to really build that, you know, platform to give them a voice and then echo that onto others who, you know, discover them. Like it's so cool when you see somebody, you know, getting their flowers, as Ginger put it earlier.
Hey, we have a question for the chat. We're not being sponsored.
Other way
Sam.
around.
Samuel, read the graphic. Let
Are
me
you
put
high,
us over
sir?
here.
This guy spending too much time in the underworld.
Yo, do we need to somehow get a hold of Mother to have her give you a whooping or something? Because you're just slacking right now, man.
Can I be there for that?
No.
I'm surprised it hasn't happened already.
Well, we saw him grab her or her grab him by the ear that one time during that battle royal.
Yeah.
Well, of course we know what you mean. Somebody has to translate your Reaper knees.
Well played. All right, so we want to kick off talking about PWU Dodgeball. Was it
SPO
SPO?
Dodgeball. It was SPO this week.
Oh, okay. All right.
Boy,
Well,
just what a fun show this was. I can't wait to talk about the main event, man.
Oh yeah. It was just absolute chaos in that main event. Uh, all right. Without any further doo-doo, our
doo-doo.
first. Now, without any further ado, our
Need
first match.
a
Our first match saw two competitors that we haven't seen at the Pro Wrestling Star Academy since they were destroyed in a 3-versus-1 handicap match by KTB along with Logie P. Cameron Pierce and Original MF. It's going to be so hard for me to not say MJF. Just looking at it. Both competitors feel each other out early on. They each counter a Hurricane Rana from the other. Pierce offers a handshake, but MF pulls him in for a clothesline, which Pierce evades. Pierce hits a drop kick to take control. He hits a kick in the corner and an acai moonsault for a 2 count. MF counters a headlock and then hits a club to the back of Pierce, then hits a splash and a back body drop. MF takes too long taunting the crowd, and Pierce counters with body blows as MF tries to bring him to his feet. MF uses an eye rake to escape a move and then hits a springboard kick for a 2 count. Pierce counters a series of running attacks and hits a couple clotheslines. He attempts an acai moonsault, but MF counters with a kick to the face. MF sets up Pierce in the corner and hits a spinning codebreaker for a 2. I'm not sure what MF was attempting next, but he didn't quite connect with it. This led to a rapid back and forth series of pin attempts. Pierce rolls MF to his feet and then hits the J. George Driver, as Robbie Illuminati called it on commentary, and pins MF for the 3. Cameron Pierce defeats Original MF by pinfall.
You know, as much as we dislike MF, he has an aura. You know what I mean? Like, he thinks he is the hottest piece of ass on the scene. He thinks he is top tier dominating should be all the way up at the top. And when it comes to, a wrestler's mentality, he's got the right mentality. However, he's a shrimp. And his voice is so high pitched. It's just, he reminds me of have you ever seen Major Payne?
Yes.
There's the one guy who's like Damon Wayans is like lieutenant. Sounds like him and acts like him. Come on, guys! And I'm just like, you're so obnoxious, but I can't not laugh at him. Like it's just he's like,
it's
look
great.
at my muscles. What
It's
muscles?
great because he's like a chihuahua that's barking his head off and will try to attack you.
That's exactly it. That is point proven. Done.
He's harmless, but he won't stop barking.
Yeah. But, Cameron Pierce was really thrown down in the ring. He had a couple moments where I was like, I'm not sure how his in-ring is, but you know what? He really shined bright, and he attempted a couple of high-risk maneuvers, but that one where MF kicked him in the face off the
Acai moonsault. Yeah.
with the kick to the face, that was beautifully timed on MF's part, and I think that was probably my most favorite moment from that match.
Yeah, that was a really good spot right there. It was good to see MF taking on, well, both of them, for that matter, taking on someone similar sized. You usually see them in a mismatch.
Exactly, especially MF, who KTB, Bobby Casale. This was a good match to open up the night, and like you said, it was the first time where they were equally pitted against someone who was of proper caliber, and I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, it was definitely a matchup of two young talents in the ring.
And I even saw on Instagram, Cowboy Pete was giving his props to MF.
Yeah. Cowboy Pete not on the card, but in the house as a fan, as well as there were some other faces I saw in the crowd.
That sounds like some scouting happening.
That's what I was thinking too, because I saw a lot of faces who weren't booked, but like were just there, like Sebastian and Mark and Tank, and I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Why are all these guys here?
Yeah.
Hey, it just says of how special these shows are at the Pro Wrestling Star Academy, that these guys who are on their day off, are still showing up to watch shows and stuff like that.
Well, when you look at who was on the card, there was a number of reasons why some people would travel far, from far to come and see, because we had a stacked card Friday night.
And speaking of which, 10 matches on deck for this Friday night.
My God.
Did you see the
Yeah, I saw the graphics today.
Yeah, 10 matches. I counted all 10.
I'll have to rewatch the highlight on Saturday.
Glad they're on 11 because I would have run out of hands. But we'll get to that right now.
Yeah, a lot of those matches are exciting for this week for a Friday night show from SPO Wrestling. Viva La Bill!
Yes. Next, we have a four-way match between Corazon, Ezra Coleman, Malik Machiavelli, and one half of Live Danger, Danger Ross.
How awesome was it to have him in the building?
Who was making his PWU debut. Oh, sorry. SPO. Oh, actually, that was wrong. Okay, I was thinking it was a PWU show.
That's what because the last three have been, so it's like.
As well as his debut at the Pro Wrestling Star Academy. It was great to see Danger Ross back on the East Coast. We haven't seen him in South Jersey for almost 2 years since he and his partner, Livewire Charlie, were accepted to the NJPW dojo. Typo. We starts this one like I'm Popeye. We starts this one with everyone locking hands, but it doesn't last long as Corazon delivers a kick to the gut of Danger Ross. Corazon tosses Ross to the outside and follows him out to continue his attack as Malik and Ezra square up. Malik dodges the clothesline and gets Ezra in a waistlock. He pushes Ezra into the ropes, but Ezra uses some interesting evasion techniques and hits a running body scissors takedown. Ezra hits a springboard missile dropkick from the apron and covers for a 2 count. Ross slides in, but his attack is countered as Malik and Ezra lift him up for a double suplex, but Ross counters and suplexes the both of them. They roll to the outside, and Ross catches Corazon coming off the top rope. Ross press slams Corazon onto Ezra and Malik. Ross throws Corazon back in the ring and covers for a 2. Ross hits a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker and a big running clothesline. Ross lifts Corazon into the press position, but Corazon wiggles out and hits a lung blower. Corazon hits a 619 into a leg scissor and slams Ross's torso onto the bottom rope. Corazon hits a front face driver for a 2 that's broken up by Malik. Ross rolls out as Corazon and Malik brawl. Ezra enters and he and Corazon double team Malik. Malik evades a double running attack and Danger Ross joins him on the rebound for stereo clotheslines on Corazon and Ezra. Malik and Ross trade strikes until Malik is caught attempting a springboard crossbody. Ross delivers a back body drop as Ezra returns to the ring. Ezra hits a spinning leg scissor takedown on Ross and Corazon pulls Ross to the outside. Corazon throws Ross into the ring post and they continue to brawl. Back in the ring, Malik and Ezra trade moves until Corazon makes his way to the second rope. He attempts to take out both Malik and Ezra with a moonwalk, but they get out of the way. Malik tosses Corazon and Ezra attempts a roll up on Malik for a 2. Ezra then hits a springboard crossbody and takes a couple seconds to fire up. He picks up Malik, but Malik escapes to the apron. Malik hits a shoulder to the gut and then a slingshot spear for the 3 count. Malik Machiavelli defeats Corazon, Ezra Coleman, and Danger Ross.
It was weird to see Danger Ross not get a pop.
Oh yeah! Like I tried to start a chant and everyone was just like,
When he came out, everyone was just like, And then even in the ring, everyone's just like, But
yeah.
like, clearly they didn't realize who we were in the presence of. Like,
they're not OGs.
they're not.
Yeah,
They came around late, you know.
Dude, I
There's
geeked
not a
out
lot
so
of
hard when I saw him pop out. I was like, "Excuse me!" Like,
Here's that leg scissor into the
beautiful.
second rope.
Yeah. You know, Corazon was really shining in this match too. You know, I mean, he really took on Danger Ross, and even though he did get that freaking shoulder press toss, which was beautiful, go for it, get caught, thrown, pressed up, and then thrown. Like Ross is just a beast. And honestly, I thought he was going to take this match, but you know, as we see week after week, Malik Machiavelli, this kid's a dynamo. This kid has future gold in this division and other divisions. He's going to be one of those people that we wind up seeing on TV one day. You know what I mean? Like he is just so athletic. He's just on point, and he constantly impresses.
Hi, Tara.
Definitely has that influence. And you saw when he even shook the ropes, you know, that's very warrior throwback.
Talking to them, I want to say I was talking to him after their match at Uneffing Necessary before they went out to California. And I said to him, I'm like, I'm like, I always get like Ultimate Warrior type vibes from both him and Livewire Charlie. Which now I'm hoping at some point in the future we see them return as a tag team.
That'd be crazy.
You know, because there's not a lot of us OG fans there from the Firehouse days and stuff like that. The only other Eddie. The guy that comes with his kids.
Yeah, he's awesome. I was talking with him more on Friday night.
Yeah, like there's some of the OGs from the early days of SPO.
You talked about the guy
it was great.
landed on?
That was, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, this was an impressive, you know, scramble, 4-way, whatever you want to call it. And it's definitely been nice seeing Coleman back in the ring, like consecutively. Yeah. I've missed Ezra, and that dude can fly. He got so much air on that drop kick. Like he's just so athletic, and he's always a pleasure to watch in the ring.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like I said, it was cool seeing Danger Ross getting to speak to him for a couple minutes when I had the opportunity. I'm hoping at some point to have them appear on either this, a Sunday show, or some type of special interview thing.
Oh yeah.
But now what we have to do is get them and Ziggy all in the building together and get that full reunion.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, Ziggy's been here on the East Coast. They've
Yeah,
not
he's
left.
been doing some good things recently as well.
We'll see if Craig's available too.
Yeah,
I definitely
agreed
missed
there.
that live. Yeah, I missed that live Danger energy.
Bring back the plaid suit.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so can I.
I can see Sam Reaper like having a kind of Ziggy Danger kind of vibe to him.
The
That's more of
Danger
a Sammy
Reaper.
Whammy kind of thing.
Wah wah. But yeah, that fatal four way was a lot of that's not just high flying, but a lot of power in that match too
Oh yeah.
from Ross. Like it was a nice blend of skill sets from everybody involved.
Yeah,
And Corzon and Danger Ross both have trained in with the New Japan Wrestling Academy
right.
in
Yeah, and
California.
Okay, that's
I
cool.
believe they were involved at SPO in a couple different matches
Yeah,
together.
the Firehouse
Uh,
days
yeah, in the Mitchell Firehouse days, right? Um, right when Craig was managing Corazon.
Exactly.
when Batman of Burlington arrested him.
Yep, yep, yep. The good old days. Um, if there's nothing else, Ziggy Reaper, I like it. Ziggy Whammy. Next, we had a ladies' match. Sorry. Next, we had a ladies' match between Sis Sasaki, between Sis Sasaki and Gabby Gilbert. The match starts with both competitors grappling, then exchanging quick one counts. Neither competitor was able to gain the upper hand as they grappled back and forth. Gabby offers Sasaki a handshake, but Sasaki attempts a punch But Sasaki attempts a punch, which Gabby blocks, then tickles Sasaki. Moments later, Sasaki hits something for a one count. Sasaki continues. I don't remember what that move was because there's. Get that off the screen.
But we at least wished her a happy Mother's Day, Samuel.
There's a lot of question mark moves, either because I couldn't think of the name of the move or it just wasn't something identifiable. Um, but it was right after the tickle spot. If you're looking for that, anyway. Sasaki continues the attack and chokes Gabby with her own hair. Sasaki chokes Gabby on the second rope and then hits a running crossbody to Gabby's back for a two count. Sasaki wraps Gabby up in a body scissors, but Gabby fights out. Both competitors exchange blows and Sasaki gets Gabby in the tarantula. Sasaki misses a second rope double axe handle and Gabby lands multiple strikes. For some reason, Crooked Craig got in between them. Gabby fires up and hits a clothesline, then a back elbow, then a European uppercut, and a running back elbow in the corner, then a big running splash. Gabby covers for a two. Moments later, Sasaki sweeps Gabby into the second rope and attempts a splash, but Gabby evades. Gabby pins Sasaki for the E count, three count.
The
Gabby
E
Gilbert
count?
defeats.
What's an
Yeah,
E count?
I guess I was trying to hit three and I hit E instead. Gabby Gilbert defeats Sasaki by pinfall.
And just for the record, Samuel, you deserve to be hit with the kendo stick.
Oh yeah, so that tells me he definitely got hit by a kendo. This comment here.
Scars, I don't believe you.
This was an interesting match. We've seen Sis Sasaki wrestling before, and man,
She's a
she's a
triple
terrifying
threat.
entity. And yeah, in that match, and we've seen her throw down. I didn't really feel like we saw that same vicious um, fighter in her this time around with Gabby Gilbert in the ring, compared to that three-way where yeah, she was all out, relentless, dropping some heavy hits, heavy blows. And this one, I felt like she only got a couple big landed spots, like the reverse head slam that she did, or whatever that's. I don't know what that move's actually
Make sure
called.
Sam, make sure you tell Mother that everybody but BJ from here says hi.
Yeah, tell her I'm not here.
That's right. But yeah, it was nice to. I feel like the one thing that I feel like I haven't seen a lot at with the PWSA is a lot of females matches. Not a lot of ladies matches. So it's nice when we get a couple in the card, or when they start to pop up. Like definitely got to give the women some time on the card, and there's a lot of hard workers in New Jersey. But I feel like there's also like just there needs to be more. I feel like there's not a lot of female wrestlers in the area.
And speaking of that, Ginger, if you'll get the graphic up, coming up, I don't know the date, but coming up at the Pro Wrestling Star Academy, we have Ladies Night.
I didn't even know this was happening. That was a perfect
Do we have the
segue.
graphic? Do we have? No, we don't have
Yeah,
the
and I know
graphic.
I have them on. Like I know they're on my computer. I just can't find them at the moment.
Man, that was a perfect cue.
Yeah, I don't know
It
the
was.
date,
It
but
was.
I just saw the ad today, or not the ad, but I just saw the posts today, and yeah, coming up in the next couple of weeks, we have Ladies Night, all female card, or at least close to it, probably.
It will be an all-female card.
Fair enough.
Hold on, I'm working on the graphics now.
I was gonna say I'm trying to find it. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I don't know.
There we go.
I can't find it.
There we go.
I give up. I leave it in the hands of the Ginge.
I think he's succeeded, and he's just uploading it now.
Ah, well now.
Yep.
Okay, hell yeah, there we go.
That's one of them at least.
Zenith's gonna be there. What?
It's SPO and Kaiju Pro Wrestling from Connecticut doing a joint show.
That's awesome.
There
Wow,
you
look
go.
at this
That's
card.
cool. All right, can't wait for this one. But yeah, so ask and you shall receive, Pete.
Boom. Hey, I'm just glad to see that, strong presence up there because, Lady Power.
That's how it goes, right?
Yeah, something like that. Coming off of Mother's Day weekend. I don't know. But yeah, good match.
What's going on? Our next match is a tag team match between Skull and Bones with Amadeus versus the team of Flying Ryan O'Neal and Junie Underwood. We haven't seen Ryan and Junie at the PWSA since they battled to a no contest on January 30th. This one starts out slow as Hamlet and Ryan exchange arm bars. Hamlet tags Bones, and the pace picks up as Bones attacks, but Ryan quickly counters a body slam attempt and hits a springboard armbar, and then a springboard crossbody for a 2 count. Junie tags in, and they hit a double back elbow for a 2 count. Junie quickly tags Ryan back in, and they hit a series of double team maneuvers for another 2 count. Bones escapes a hold with an eye rake, and while Bones escapes a hold with an eye rake while the ref's back was turned. Moments later, he throws Ryan into the corner and Hamlet tags in. They hit a double team move and Hamlet is in full control. Tag to Bones, and more double team maneuvers. Bones tags Hamlet and then hits a big drop kick. For some reason, even though Hamlet just tags in, Bone covers for a 2 count. Bones tags Hamlet in again, and they work over Ryan in the corner. Hamlet continues to work over Ryan, then tags Bones. They attempt a double team move, but Ryan is able to fight out of it. Hot tag to Junie. Junie clears house and sets up Hamlet seated in the corner with Bones in a tree of woe above him. Junie hits a missile drop kick and covers Bones for a 2. Junie and Bones battle until Junie hits a Michinoku driver for a 2 that is broken up by Hamlet. Ryan enters and lays out Hamlet with a kick. Junie tags Ryan and they hit a double team move for a 2 count that is again broken up by Hamlet. Junie and Ryan hit stereo super kicks on Hamlet, sending him out of the ring. Junie Junie tags in. Junie and Ryan set up for a double team move with Ryan on the top rope, but Hamlet pushes Ryan to the floor. Got distracted there. And Bones rolls up Junie for a 2 count. On the outside, Hamlet tosses Ryan into the ring post and then jumps to the apron for a sneaky attack on Junie. Bones hits an enziguri and then tags in Hamlet. Hamlet and Bones hit the terms of endearment on Junie for a 3 count. Skull and Bones defeat Ryan O'Neal and Junie Underwood by pinfall.
Yeah, this was a fun match. It was great seeing Junie Underwood and Flying Ryan O'Neal back at the school.
Agreed.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Did not expect them to take the loss.
Yeah,
And again,
that was really yeah. But yeah, go ahead. What were you saying?
when you have a maniac like Bones and a powerhouse like Hamlet, I guess I was just kind of misjudging that.
Absolutely, and we've seen that the wrecking house that is Wrath of the Wicked, that's been wreaking havoc on the Pro Wrestling Star Academy for a number of months now. These two being, the only actual tag team of the troupe when they officially formed. Their chemistry is incredible, and I was super surprised, like you said, Beej, that Ryan and Junie took the loss in this match because we've seen these two throw down at the academy again, mostly against each other, but it was phenomenal having them back in the ring. I missed them.
I think we saw them one-on-one twice and in a triple threat with Stife, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, they
That's
had
always,
they had two fights between each other.
that's what I
There
just
was
said.
Is that what you said? I
Yeah,
thought you
that
said
was
they only
after
had the
the
one.
that was after the triple threat. They had the 2 one-on-one matches that both went to draws.
Yeah. So it was interesting seeing them teamed up. But hey, anytime that they're in the building, I'm like, game on. Like, let's do this. Um, so yeah, sad to see them lose. However, I understand that they were up against a damn near unbeatable force because Skull and Bones, they've just been getting better and more cohesive. And Bones is just a madman or animal or beast or whatever it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a fun
I
match.
agree.
It's always just anytime Ryan and Junie are back in the building, it's always guaranteed to be, they don't disappoint. Um, until they lose. Yeah, wow. They have not won in the building. Stife won the triple
All
threat.
right.
They
Yeah.
pinned each other and then no contest.
Oh,
The
it's messed up.
dreaded no contest.
Wow. Wow. They have not won in the PWSA. Neither of them. In 4 total
But
matches each.
yeah, so with the next match to talk about, I'm really stuck in a debate of how much of this footage I actually show.
Well, nothing when we get to the gusset plates.
Like, this match was just absolutely insane.
Mass carnage.
It's like there was a
I mean,
train
I kind
wreck,
of
a
want to show it.
plane crash, and a 500 car pileup that all happened in the exact same spot simultaneously, and then lightning struck it twice.
And then some of that happened right in front of me, and I couldn't get out of the way. I just had to press myself up against the wall. Uh, yeah. Do you have a way to black and white the the footage?
Not when we get to the part that you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. This one got a little messy. Yeah, the ketchup spilled all off their hot dogs.
Those poor ketchupless hot dogs.
Yep,
Womp womp.
yep. They're gonna ketchup fight. Uh,
Yeah, if that's what we're calling it. Any red you see was all ketchup.
yep.
At least it wasn't a sausage fight.
Next.
Wait.
I don't even know if that's PG.
Thank you.
Okay, now you may continue.
Next up is a Falls Count Anywhere match for the Hybrid World Championship between challenger Dr. Redacted versus champion the Feral Face with Skills the Great. Before the match, both Face and Redacted grabbed chairs from underneath the ring. The chair that Face had was wrapped in barbed wire. Little funny note, it didn't get used.
Yeah, right.
Hold on. How early in the match did the spot happen with Skills?
It's right after this
it's yeah,
because yeah,
it's
Okay,
literally right after where we are now.
okay.
Uh,
And what are these two lines on the screen? Oh, that's somebody with something over their neck. Like that's just glowing.
that was creepy.
footage called a ghost. Um, Before the match, both Face and Redacted grabbed chairs from under the ring and placed them on the mat. At the start of the match, both competitors exchange forearm strikes. Face hits a headbutt and tosses a chair at Dr. Redacted. The chair is caught, but Face delivers a dropkick to the chair, sending Redacted into the corner. As Redacted gets to his feet, Face kips up and hits a back toss. Redacted evades a corner attack and hits a German suplex, a flying European uppercut, and sends Face flying out of the ring. Redacted follows, and they brawl on the outside. The crowd. Oh, okay, yeah, I just typed the word the twice.
There it
The
is.
crowd is the crowd is cleared from their seats as they brawl all over the floor. Redacted tosses Face into 4 rows of empty chairs. Redacted picks up a random phone and appears to take a selfie. The house lights come on as Face recovers. Redacted grabs a chair. He's about to hit Face over the head, but Skills grabs the chair from behind. Redacted turns around and spits a blue liquid into the face of Skills. Before he can turn his attention back to Face, Face hits him across the back with a chair. Face DDTs Redacted onto the chair, and Don Montoya and a ref come to check on Skills. Face then seats Dr. Redacted in a chair and continues his attack. Moments later, Redacted fights his way out of a fireman's carry and throws Face into a row of chairs. Redacted tosses a chair at Face's head, then hits a DDT and sets up the chair around Face's head. He smacks that chair with another chair and covers for a 2 count. They trade strikes until Face body slams Redacted onto a chair. Face covers for a 2. They brawl to the opposite seating area, and Face hits a diving headbutt from the table to the training ring for a 2 count. And this was all literally right in front of me. Um,
Oh,
Face hits Redact.
I just saw a chair get thrown at Face.
There's the DDT. Okay, a little behind.
That's okay.
I know.
Ouch.
Hey, look, there's Pete. And you.
I'm so beautiful.
Where was I?
Ouch.
This is where he sets up the chair. I don't know. Well, I'm like paying
That was
attention to
the
this
chair
more.
to the chair.
Right, to the other chair. Um,
Something about a body slam after being rolled back in
okay,
the ring, I
sorry. Yeah,
think.
I didn't realize I scrolled. Hits the headbutt from the table to the training ring for a 2 count, right at my feet. Face hits Redacted a couple times with an object that I could not identify before Redacted suplexes Face. Redacted
That was
nails Face.
Nicole's shoe.
Oh, it was Nicole's shoe?
Yeah. Because
Oh,
she came out
okay.
at the end like, they used my freaking shoe.
So
It looked like a
Oh,
power tool or something. I was thinking, I don't know.
yeah, no, it was her shoe.
Uh, whoa. Um, object, where am I at? Redacted nails Face. Wait. Yeah, Redacted nails Face with a trash can lid and seats him in a chair near ringside. Redacted climbs to the second rope and wears a trash can to hit a diving attack. Redacted pulls a door from under the ring and hits Face over the head with it. Redacted seats Face in a chair and gets a long running start, but Redacted's attack was interrupted by a spear from Face. Face covers for a 2 count. Back in the ring, they continue to brawl until Dr. Redacted stops and grabs a pair of gusset plates that he brought with him. He gives one to Face, and they both place their plate on each other's foreheads and pound away. With both men now busted open, Redacted hits a drop kick, which sends Face into the corner. Redacted stands up on a chair and seats Face on the top rope. Stands up a chair, not stands up on a chair. Redacted hits a hangman cutter onto the chair and covers for a 2 count. Redacted leaves the ring and sets up a door between two chairs. He steps to the apron and Skills comes back to ringside. While Dr. Redacted's attention is turned to Skills, Face hits Redacted with a chair and from the apron delivers a pile driver through the door for the 3 count. Feral Face retains the Hybrid World Championship.
Man,
Yeah,
talk
just
about one of my top 5 matches of the year.
definitely the most violent match we've seen at the Pro Wrestling Star Academy so far.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I have to say, this was
Hey,
an
look at me.
impressive bout. And we were supposed to get this match, I believe, Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But
Yeah,
Redacted was needed in surgery.
exactly. So, what better time than now, man? The Pro Wrestling Star Academy is
Oh,
hot. And, we've got some big names on the card already. Now you add this death match, you know, hybrid world champion, feral face, hybrid in the house, like Dr. Redacted. This shit was crazy.
what is this now, Rick Blade? Who's
Who
DG?
who's
Who's
DJ? You combine both of them, compound.
DJ?
We miss you, Rick.
Yeah,
Hope,
man. Come back
hope you're
soon.
feeling better.
Yeah, this match was just absolute brutality.
Yeah, I'm just letting this roll up until the part where I will no longer be showing footage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just major shout out to
Unproductive-
Hybrid though, man.
Yeah.
They put on a hell of
Yeah,
a match with this one.
And just
All
think,
of
if this
these-
is what the men are doing in these situations, imagine what the women are going to do to step up to that.
Exactly.
All of these hybrid championship matches have been just absolutely amazing.
This one being the most
Waxing.
chaotic.
Oh, definitely, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
But we've seen some death match, some people big in the death match scene come through, and Faces taking down every one of them.
This is the first time where I truly got to experience the chair cleaning.
And here's about where we should stop it.
Because, we went to the
I
GCW
will continue
show.
personally watching, but
Oh yeah, no, I'm going to enjoy watching it down there. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a crazy match, man. That shit was wild.
Yeah. Absolutely. Just I wouldn't be able to deal with seeing that every match, but for an occasional title defense, I'm loving seeing these hardcore matches.
And not to steal your next part, because I know you always say it in your script, but this was like the perfect way to segue into intermission. Because,
oh man, yeah,
the cleanup that was needed, they needed to spray the facility with chemicals to clean up the ketchup.
Sanitize. They needed to mend some chairs back into seating condition. This was a pretty long intermission especially for a card that had 9 matches.
Yeah, I feel like the chair that I was sitting on was one of the ones used in the match, because it definitely kind of leaned to the right a little bit more post death match.
I don't think I sat down the whole show until like the last match. I sat on the apron of the training ring.
Yeah.
dude,
I hit a wall at that point.
Like, up to that point, I would want to say that JP and Johnny was probably the most hardcore match we saw overall.
Yeah.
Just not, like, no thumbtacks or anything, but just the lengths they went to.
Yeah, it went from the front of the building over by the concession stand all the way over to the scaffolding.
Hold on, did theirs also go outside the building?
They did go outside.
I didn't follow outside, but
I just stayed where I was for that whole thing. I'll be like, I was like, they'll be back. I could
the boomerang.
I managed to see the just the top of like Johnny's feet when he went through the table.
It was just absolutely insane what we saw this past Friday.
Then that Joey Janela, Rick Blade, Ruckus, JP 4-way was pretty brutal also. But
that was awesome.
Yeah, none of them matched up to this. Face is insane. I mean, last week doing Snow Angels in the tax, and that's hardcore enough. And now, oh my god, that's terrifying.
Like I said, I've never been part of a chair clearing. Like when we went to GCW a couple months ago, like it happened 2 different sides of the arena. I've never been part of that. So it was kind of cool to be part of that, but also see that we've never seen that at the Star Academy where it's full sections. Like they decimated the house.
Yeah, I want to say the
Yeah, no, they
last
did.
time. I
Yeah,
was
they
going to
only cleared
say,
out half for the Janela and Blade spot.
Yeah.
yeah, when we were at Uneffing Necessary, our entire section, both sides, was cleared.
Wow.
Johnny and
Like,
Face.
yeah, that was that was the first time I was a part of something like that. Not just there's something happening in front of me and we so happen to get involved. Like, no, everybody get out the way. You are in the danger zone. Anybody?
Oh
Anybody?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
No,
I feel like we covered that match fairly
I was just thinking
well.
back to that Gloucester show and how amazing that was.
Yeah, that was an amazing show.
After intermission, we had a triple threat match between Boom Harden and Sam Creeper. I'm sorry, Candy Corn. Sorry, Sammy Whammy. No, Sam Reaper versus JJ Smith. This one started with Boom countering the attacks of his opponents until he hits an arm drag on Reaper, sending him out of the ring. As Boom talks some smack, JJ rolls him up from behind for a 2 count. JJ hits a series of chops on Boom until Boom reverses and hits a double chop and then a single chop. Boom whips JJ and hits a back suplex. Oh, wait, no. I skipped lines there. Boom whips JJ into the corner, but Boom's attack is avoided, and JJ hits a back suplex. As Boom rolls out, Reaper enters. Sammy then attempts to force choke JJ, and
He tried to use the force.
Sam, if you're still watching, just dude, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? As JJ attempts to grab Reaper's hand, Reaper grabs JJ's glasses and releases them into his face. I didn't know how to like describe it with words, but he kind of did a like, kind of pulled him an inch out and like let him snap back into his face. Sammy beats JJ into the corner and then hits a big second rope bulldog. As JJ rolls out, Boom enters. Boom takes control with arm drags and hip tosses. Boom hits Sammy with an airplane spin into a rolling senton. Boom climbs to the top rope, but Sammy avoids the stomp. As JJ hits Boom with a big clothesline and throws him shoulder first into the post, and Boom spills to the outside. Sammy and JJ exchange strikes, taking a short break to knock Boom off the apron and then back to it. Sammy fights JJ into the corner and hits a chop. After a series of counters, Reaper hits a Russian leg sweep on JJ. Sweep. Reaper hits a Russian leg sweep on JJ for a 2 count. Boom enters and rolls up Sammy for a 2 count. Reaper tosses Boom out of the ring and JJ rolls up Reaper for a 2 count. Reaper fires up and hits multiple headbutts. He attempts a running attack, but JJ catches him with a power slam for a 2 count. JJ sets up Reaper for a DDT, and Boom hits a neckbreaker on JJ that also takes out Reaper. All three competitors make it back to their feet and exchange attacks, with Boom taking advantage. He hits Reaper with something, and his pin attempt is broken up by JJ. It's something that Boom always does, and I do not know what it's called, but we'll get there. Moments later, Reaper hits a code breaker on Boom, sending him out of the ring. JJ immediately attacks, which leads to a series of counters before JJ hits a flying shoulder tackle. JJ hits a pedigree and covers, but his pin attempt is broken up by Boom. JJ hits Boom, but Boom evades and hits a snapmare into a submission move that I've never seen before. Boom turns the maneuver into a pin and gets the 3 count. Boom Harden defeats Sam Reaper and JJ Smith. After the match, JJ snaps again.
That was a really cool pin that Boom had. Yeah, like you
I have
said,
no
whatever
idea,
that
but
submission
yeah.
was, it was like a arm stretch, like just weird pin, man. But the way he hooked his legs and locked him in a box was impressive. Wait, hold on, I can't see it. Keep it up. My bar won't there. Once you watched it once, I have. You probably watched it a million times.
Man, I've at least watched Revenge of the Sith that many times because that's my favorite one.
Well,
A
if
million
you
times.
have seen it, you would know that if you're not trained in the Jedi arts, you can't just force choke people.
Yeah, dude. And like you
Who
just tried
who are you
busting
to
that out.
say I can't forcibly choke somebody? Oh wait, you said force choke, not forcibly.
No,
My
no, no,
bad.
no, something different.
Well, it's still a forced choke, just not in the way.
Force choke and forcibly choking are two different things.
I'll. Oh, do I have a sound? Let's see. We'll go with this.
Yowie wowie.
So, we had a lot of build up to this match because we didn't only have JJ Smith on our podcast last week talking about this coming up and also his reaction to his previous match the week before with Declan Grant. We also had Sammy, who dropped a promo right on JJ Smith directly in our interview. And then we had Boom Harden drop an Instagram video to both of them. So, we came into this match with some heavy heat. And I feel like this was, for me at least, top 3 of the night. Because we really saw the animosity that each wrestler had for each other, but also they all came out technically swinging. And when you've got the best
Power
technical
slam.
wrestler in New Jersey in the ring, that speaks mountains.
Oh man, the promo video for Boom, where he was just reading the comic book.
Yeah.
It was absolutely great.
I laughed so freaking hard, man. But that was such a dynamite promo.
It really was.
Yeah,
That's a great move there.
Yeah. Yeah, that was nice. The swing neck breaker / DDT combo.
Yeah, this was a phenomenal match. Had great pacing. Everybody gave it 110%. And I know it's hard for you to agree with me on that one, BJ, considering Sam Reaper's in the match, but I really think Sammy's been shelling out some real bangers lately.
Yeah, no, I agree with that wholeheartedly.
So now my only question is, who's next?
Well, funny that you do ask that question, because one of the match graphics we will be slightly talking about will be another triple threat match this week. Just this time, take out JJ Smith and insert Dylan Shaw.
What the heck? How did this one come up?
I don't know, man.
I feel like Dylan Shaw's an odd mix into that triple threat, but hey,
It was. We know you do. You're a good boy.
But you didn't earn the belt. You stole the belt. You are a paper champion.
It was a shame to see JJ snap again
and he earned it by taking it.
It was a shame to see JJ snap again, especially after he was so great on our show last week. We wished him all the best, and no one wants to see someone that we're invested in, take a turn like Alex Rivera. No one wants to see that happen. So it would be a shame because he's really gained our respect in the last few weeks.
Absolutely.
I would say this: the real question for Sam Reaper is, what does it feel like holding a women's championship title?
We still can't identify.
Because that was Tiffany Grady's championship.
That's a great point.
Whatever championship that is.
But even still, you don't have the gold.
It was the APP.
Yeah, Mother Endless has the gold. You gave it to her. It's not your belt.
He had the belt with him this past week when he came out.
Did he?
Yes. Amadeus had it at ringside while he was managing him.
Sam Reaper, the women's champion.
Hey, you gotta win gold somehow. I guess stealing it to do it,
That's some real what's his face? Who's the little Italian guy from WWE back in the day who mispronounces everyone? The guy who mispronounces everyone. Santino.
He's not little, but yeah, Santino.
Yeah, he's like a little Santino who used to go around just steal the belt. Or the women's champions. Wasn't he the women's champion?
He won the women's rumble.
Yeah, I thought he had a belt.
Actually,
and it wasn't Santino. It was Santina Marilla.
Yeah. Well, let's see Samantha Reaper versus Mother Endless.
Oh,
Samantha Reaper.
Oh my gosh, be careful.
I gotta go eat some spring rolls. I'll be back.
Or
But
Samantha Reaper versus Tiffany Grady for that belt.
but I want spring rolls. Where? Why didn't you bring enough for the class?
You didn't say anything offensive enough to be sent to catering.
Yeah, why didn't you go to catering
Oh,
and get
I
some?
thought you were just going to eat dinner or something in the
Well,
middle.
well, Sam, technically, wouldn't it be a mother versus daughter match?
Samantha Reaper.
Gotta put the blonde wig on them, the whole nine.
No, no wig.
Hey
Nah,
man,
nah.
you know what we should do? We should create a promotion, and we'll make this our main event. Samantha Reaper versus Mother Endlessly.
Mother endlessly. What?
Well, they're endless hyphen Lee. She's married to someone.
Exactly, Bruce. They met in the ether.
Oh
Uh,
God.
we got a short one up next. Uh, it's a fun one though. Next, we have a match for the Silver Skywalker Championship between challenger Stife versus champion Declan Grant. It was, and this I didn't have written down, but it's just super curious that Stife was not accompanied to ringside by Angel Orsini as
He
he has been.
hasn't been recent.
Recently, he hasn't been, but until recently, he has been. So it's just one of those things that we haven't got an explanation, but there is something down the line that may lead to an explanation, but we'll get there. Before Stife is introduced, Declan gets on the mic and calls out Twitch. Uh, Not written down, but Twitch was supposed to be there, but I think had a gig somewhere. So schedule conflict, couldn't make it, but we're going to do that next week. This match starts slow with both competitors exchanging holds. The intensity picks up, and Stife hits a series of arm drags and a leg scissor takedown that sends Declan out of the ring.
What the
So,
fuck?
sorry, I wasn't going to stop. Stife attempts to dive to the outside, but Declan catches him and hits a suplex against the wall. Back in the ring, Declan hits a double underhook suplex for a 2 count. Declan stomps Stife and then works over his leg. Declan whips Stife hard into the corner and attempts a standing pin for a 2. Moments later, Declan hits a DDT for a 2 count. Declan continues the beating with some chops in the corner. Stife evades a running attack and hits a series of clotheslines. He hits a running knee in the corner and then a blockbuster for a 2 count. Stife reverses a kick into a dragon screw and then locks in a figure 4. Declan fights out, then grabs a plastic bag from his shorts. He puts it over Stife's head and delivers a pile driver. The ref calls for the bell, and Declan Grant gets DQ'd. Stife defeats Declan Grant by disqualification, but Declan retains his Silver Skywalker Championship. After the match, Declan brings a chair into the ring to further attack Stife. His attention as Declan brings a chair into the ring to further attack Stife, his attention is turned to a promo on the TV screen. It's basically Twitch calling out Declan.
In a very beautiful scenic background.
Yeah, like where
Yes.
is he? The middle of a forest somewhere?
Birds were chirping. It was peaceful. It was zenful. And then I hear Twitch just, cutting his vicious promo, and I'm like,
Was he like meditating and then he's like, oh yeah, I got to cut this?
he's like, you know what? You've brought me out of my peaceful area,
You know,
Declan Grant.
he was on just a nice retreat, probably doing some music and meditating in the woods, getting his mind right between shows, getting ready for this match. And then all of a sudden he had just the inspiration for this promo.
Maybe that's a video background.
I was gonna say, I feel like right now it could be a music video. Like, if you put music over the top, it looks like he's singing to it. Now, listen, this match kind of caught me off guard. I was initially expecting Twitch versus Declan coming into it, but knew that, Twitch had scheduling conflict, and so they had to pivot. And Stife is a worthy opponent. I like Stife. Stife has great in-ring. In regards to what you were saying earlier with Angel Orsini, I think she's abandoned him. I think now that the back seats are officially formed and back, she is now more committed to them because she doesn't represent anybody that she was trying to poach and during her whole commissioner debacle.
Hey, since Sammy's hanging out in the chat there, you're welcome to join. Just say the word, we'll send you a link, man.
Oh,
Say no.
absolutely. Yeah, we would
Do
love to
we
have
really
you on
want
board.
that though?
Sammy's great.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
no, I'm all
yeah.
for it.
No, yeah. I don't know. That's not fully positive, but that's all right. We've hit the 1 hour mark, which means
1 hour later.
we are still here talking wrestling.
Yeah.
And Sammy, send the link to Mother too.
But as I was saying, Stife is a worthy competitor to compete in this match. Do I think he has what it takes to take the Silver Skywalker Championship from Declan Grant? No, because Declan is just a grimy bastard. He's
And
vicious. He's a fighter. He's not letting that shit go anytime soon. We have
and
a
it's
full
not the size difference at all.
no,
You
no, not at
know,
all.
it's not the size difference. It's just Declan's desire to hold on to that strap by any means necessary.
Yeah, and you
Declan's
see, like
just that
Stife won.
grimy.
Stife won, but because of a DQ. So like, it's that catch-22 where like, hey, even if he did have a shot, even if he did have a chance, Declan knew that he was just going to do something dirty and whatever. I'm going to retain the belt either way. Because guess what? Right up it. So that's my 2 cents, and I'm sticking with it.
Oh, hold on. Oh, waiting for it. Waiting to see video pop up. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Just put it up. I think it's
Hi guys, this is Sam Reaper, and you're watching BJ and DG Wrestling Talk Show.
Hello.
Hey, we have the women's champion joining us. How about that?
Yes, it is I, the women's champion. You know, I've been defending that title for so long. I mean, I couldn't even let JJ have that chance to being a perfect woman.
Yeah, I would love to see you defend that belt against Mother Endless or Tiffany Grady for that.
I was close to actually having a match with my mother.
Really? When was that?
I'll tell you that later.
Okay.
What did you do so wrong that she was just going to have to drag you in the ring and whoop your ass?
He clearly can't talk about it, Ginge. It's you know.
I'll tell you that after the show.
We don't want to get him in trouble with Mother because we've seen what she's capable of.
Yeah, I mean, look
Speak for
at
yourself.
Pete's back.
That was you.
I know, but it was still a kendo.
I know, but it would have been better if it was her.
Pete, we didn't tell you that Mother Endless put some magic mojo onto that specific kendo stick to hit you. Did I forget to tell you that?
You did, but it doesn't mean that she was there to do it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
but
+2 kendo stick.
Yeah.
No, believe me, that shit hurt. Yeah.
QD4 +2.
But Sam, how do you feel about things after your triple threat match in which Boom Harden wound up taking the W?
I didn't even want to have to waste my time to try to break that up, even though that JJ was already going to lose by Boom Harden. I'm just gonna say that. So either way, I didn't even lose that match. So I don't count myself as a loser on that because I didn't get pinned. If you think about it.
Where were you in that? You were you were knocked out of the ring, right?
I legit told Amadeus to come with me with the belt because it was just gonna be like, it's a waste of time. I don't want to fight these two, which I know I had to face Boom again with another triple threat.
So now the question is, if you're so you clearly walked away from this last match, and SPO was like, put him in another one. He wants to walk away. Nope, put him back in the ring with Boom Harden.
But this time with Dylan Shaw. With Dylan Shaw.
How does Dylan Shaw fall into the mix here? Has there been beef that's been going on backstage between you two, or How did he wind up into this match between you and Boom? Because like I would imagine that if we were going to have another 3-way match, it would be JJ with you guys, considering how vicious last week was. So like,
I don't think I have much beef with Dylan Shaw. Or,
okay,
am I saying that last name right? Dylan Shaw.
Shaw.
I don't have beef. I think
Southern
he
woman
just.
saying sure.
Sure.
Okay. But no, I think it was like, a dream match for him to like either face me with something, because I know that if you guys saw Sideshow Pro Wrestling, which by the way, you guys should definitely come down. Thank you. I did. Nice.
Not
Man,
sponsored by.
Man, you guys got sponsored by Sideshow Pro Wrestling. I'm shocked about that. But when we were in that. No. But no, what was I saying? Dang, I lost track.
Look what you guys did.
Well, I do have
You
a
derailed
question.
them.
Will you be defending your women's championship for ladies' night?
Unfortunately, I am. I sadly won't make it there. That's the thing. I sadly won't make it there. But I will give the women's title to the rifle champion, which is Mother Endless. Because again, she's a true champion, not Tiffany Grady. Just saying.
Yeah, I hear some jealousy there from you, Samantha.
I didn't see Mother Endless in any of that graphic, though. I don't think she's going to be at that event. Crap.
Hello, Declan. I hope all is good with our Silver Skywalker champion.
We were just talking about your match with Stife, and that was a brutal match that you DQ'd because we knew that you weren't going to go out of that match without the championship belt. But trash bag in hand, was it worth it?
He has to name those trash bags. I think he has to name them now.
Does he? He needs to sign them and sell them on eBay.
He should. The amount of trash bags he uses, he has to sign it.
Talk about original merch.
Right? But he can't send them to New Jersey because they're illegal over here. So, I'm surprised he hasn't been arrested.
Yeah, that's kind of shocking right there.
Yeah.
I mean,
I figured last time the police were going to be out there for show.
For show. But wait,
go ahead.
I was gonna say they're called the Sammy Reapers. Okay. Oh, you got inspired by me? I didn't know that.
That's so messed up.
In case plot twist, I was the first of the bag.
Hold on. Are they named Sammy Reapers because they choke people? And Sam Reaper chokes in big match situations?
That's not true though, because he's won many matches.
Yeah.
He won the Freak Show Rumble.
Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah, he was.
First one to get bagged.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean? Like Sammy's got a rep. He can't.
I should get myself a free.
He doesn't choke the hell out. No, that's stupid.
I feel like I should get myself a free Declan bag now since I was the first.
That is true.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yes.
No, like
wearing another one.
No, like use one for next match, and I could just say, I got inspired by Declan Graham,
You know what you should do?
You're going to end up wearing another one regardless, I have a feeling.
Just steal his bag gimmick and be like, I did it first.
I was the first to be taken by the bag. I was the first.
Yeah. So, what was next up on the card there, Mr. Bizzle Jizzle?
Next, we have a singles match between Kid Legend versus Alex Rivera with Showbiz, Mike Trash, and Tommy Biz. This one starts with both competitors exchanging holds until Alex takes Legend down with shoulder block. Alex locks in a chokehold. Legend rolls it into a pin attempt for a 2, but Alex keeps the chokehold locked in. Legend eventually breaks free and hits an arm drag and a pair of drop kicks. He covers for a 1 count. Alex recovers and locks in a sleeper hold, but Legend fights out. Legend hits a kick from the top rope. Tommy Biz jumps to the apron and eats a super kick from Legend, but Alex uses the distraction to take control. Alex works over Legend. Tommy Biz gets a shot in on Legend as the ref backs Alex away from a choke on the second rope. Alex continues the beatdown, working over the hands of Kid Legend. He attempts a cover after a double hand stomp for a 2. Moments later, Alex hits a double underhook duplex, autocorrect, and locks in a body scissor. Legend fights his way out and eventually hits a flying kick for a 2 count. Alex fights out of the double underhook position and locks a sleeper in on Legend. Legend uses the ropes to shift his weight into a pin attempt for a 2. Moments later, Legend reverses an Irish whip, which sends Alex crashing into Mike Trash, who was a little too close to the ring with his back to the action. Alex yells at Trash and then turns around into a super kick from Legend. Legend covers for a 3 count. Kid Legend defeats Alex Rivera by pinfall. After the match, Alex breaks up with Mike Trash and Tommy Biz.
Breaks up.
That was a beautiful moment too.
In other words, he fired them, but it breaks up. And he broke up with them individually, to go by the way you say. He
Right.
did one.
He absolutely did.
It wasn't like, screw both of you guys. It was like, hey, here's why I'm breaking up with you. And you can get out of here too.
Love how that the big man won. Not Alex. What's his name?
Tommy
Tommy
Biz.
Biz.
Tommy. Yeah. Love how he was trying to like act all tough and defend for Mike Trash, and then all of a sudden has no words after he got fired.
Yeah, I mean, Tommy Biz is all talk, no action. All we've ever seen him do is sneak attack. I don't think he's really got that true grit to get into the ring and defend what he's speaking, because he is a big smack talker. And he even threw a water bottle at me a few weeks ago, almost damaged my glasses. But you know what? I decided not to press charges and move on with my day about it.
Nice. He has a nice Jeff cap. I like that hat he has.
See, look at him. He's a sneak attacker. But yeah,
Meanwhile,
go ahead.
I was gonna say. Meanwhile, there's Mike Trash with the big boy with him. I forgot they're called. Megaphones. That's what they're called. Megaphones. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I didn't even realize till now that he was wearing a green shirt. I'm wondering if he wore that to mock Kid Legend, because clearly Kid Legend is the Green Ranger. So I wonder if that ensemble was pre-planned.
That's my job to mock Kid Legend. Not Trash.
Why? What's your problem with Kid Legend?
I take offense to that.
I don't know. Did you not? Did you guys not see me? I had a match with him the one time.
I mean,
how long ago was that?
Don't you know?
Oh, you weren't there, dude.
Yeah, you weren't there
wasn't.
for that. Sam Reaper
no.
is actually a thrown away Power Rangers villain that they
Right
never
behind
used.
us was Sam's familiar.
Oh, at the
That was the
that was APP, wasn't it?
Yep.
Or was that Sideshow?
It was APP.
Yeah, that was APP.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Had a match with
you
him.
know me.
All right. Well, yeah, that's been a while since I saw you wrestle him. So I'm sorry. Sam, that I didn't remember your match.
Well, at
You
least I
have so
reminded
many.
you.
You have
I
so
reminded
many.
you.
You're such a star at the Star Academy.
Mike Trash looks like a Christmas elf.
He's like the grandfather elf, but like just got
Dementia.
taller. Oh no!
He doesn't know what he's doing. He's interrupted and interfered in not one, not two, but 3 different matches that Alex Rivera has had. And listen, while I have 0 complaints, bottom line is he is an issue. He is the issue. And I think Alex did right last week. I think he should have left them both, Showbiz, in the rear view. Because you know what? If Alex is going to get gold again, he's going to have to do it on his own.
Jesus.
And I think, hopefully this is a step toward Alex maybe turning face again.
One can hope, but also at the same time, see, look, so Kid Legend tries to go for that sword of power, but, Alex is a big boy. He's tough to get up. and he is a rock. Look at him; he goes right for that, that chokehold.
You know what? That's a good. You know what? I'm gonna bring back what BJ just said, and this is a question for Pete. If Alex does turn back as like a a good guy, will you give him respect?
Absolutely.
All right.
I was a fan of Alex's from day one when he was in the tournament. He took on Phil Winslow to win that title, that SPO championship. And like we were there rooting for him the entire gauntlet, or that tier that they had going on. And that was Alex was my champ for a while. And as soon as he started doing that cheap shit and low blowing, and I can't remember who the first person was. I don't remember if it was Twitch.
I think it was Twitch who did the low
called him
blow.
out on it. Twitch called him out on it.
Well, because he was going to use the title on Tarzan, and we were all like, "Don't do it!" And Twitch yanked that. But I think the first time that Alex went and did some like real deviant stuff was when he low blowed Twitch and started his whole new reign of terror.
Well, now I gotta check if. I was thinking of something else. Okay, never mind. I was like,
it's a step in the right direction for Alex. We'll see if he gets there, but at least we don't have to see Biz and trash.
Absolutely. Which what that means is that we don't have to see Lavari.
Or do we still have to see them just in a different capacity now?
What I'm saying is not associated with Alex.
Nope, we don't see them at all. They're gone. Bye.
I was gonna say Lavari might come back if he puts in another single song again, a single
Reaper,
track.
Don't
And
you
then he'll
dare
keep it
speak
moving.
that black magic nonsense.
Hey, listen,
Reaper, you can say whatever you want.
It just happens. It just happens. It's just
Don't
like a
you dare do it.
He wants Lavari to come back and personally serenade him again.
Dude, that would be a punishment.
Imagine the punishment has to be Lavari singing a song for Pete, and he has to listen to it without holding his ears.
Hey, I will say this. When we had Lavari,
whoever loses.
Because Sam wants me to lose.
Because Pete always loses.
Because I always lose.
Well, technically,
listen,
he has
I got that pass. This is the only time I would use that pass.
Yeah.
No, I will take an off with his head from Tarzan. I will take a power bomb from Billy. I will take freaking
Kendo.
I'm not saying it. I'm not gonna say
Kendo.
it. I can't say it.
Kendo.
I was gonna say Devil's Kiss from JP, but nope. That's
wow, we never take the Devil's Kiss from JP over
so now the question is,
hold on.
Now the question is, which is worse?
Now I will say this real quick. When we had Lavari on this show, he did sing "Happy Birthday" to me, and it was very well done.
He did. He sang a "Happy Birthday" for me too.
Happy birthday, Ginger.
Wait,
Ginger is.
Oh my God!
I'm also gonna say this.
Don't be giving us hybrids there, guys, or ideas there, hybrid. Don't be giving us hybrid. Yes, we want more hybrid wrestling. We just don't need those ideas planted in our heads.
That's terrible.
Also, wait, speaking
Or
about
plates planted in our heads.
Speaking about hybrid, apparently Don was talking to me, right? And he was saying a dream match that he wants to see is me versus Feral Face.
Sam.
That's him.
Don't do it.
I'm not.
Not for
Trust me,
5
I'm not
years.
listening. He scares me.
Don't do it. Well, if it's in a match with Face, it's going to be for the hybrid championship, and that means that hybrid rules. And we've seen you in a couple different spots and moments where you've been involved in hardcore, but rewatch that Dr. Redacto match, man. Is that something that you could see yourself doing?
Here's the thing. I'm already dealing with a dog collar match. If I have to do a hardcore match, I can't. Like, it would be like a first time to everything, but at the same time, I do not want to face him. I do not want to face.
I mean, we've seen you go through doors. We've seen you hit with chairs, with barbed wire chairs, with, you know, a kendo. Have you taken a kendo stick in the PWSA?
Oh no! What did Hybrid? No!
What happened? Oh, my screen's closed.
We need an opponent for face for next week. Talk to your boy Don. Let's do it now.
Yeah, I'm not going to be there this week. Next week, that'd be incredible.
You know, if Pete clips this and tags Dirty Don and sees this, because knowing him, you probably see it on Facebook, but like, no.
Flip it.
All right, what time?
Flip
what
it.
time's it? 1:20:54. This is getting clipped and tagged to everybody.
All right, but here's my question for Sam.
Hmm?
You are a Reaper, which means you're technically already dead. Do you want to die again?
I dealt with so much stuff. I dealt with Declan putting me into a door. I dealt with hold on. Let me say it. I dealt with, you know, a person that shall not be named with a kendo stick and a big dude putting me to a table and getting, as Pete said, getting barbed wired and street signed.
Nope.
I'm still here.
Sign. I forgot about the street sign.
Keep on,
Yeah,
and also a trash
happened?
can too. I forgot about that. I forgot a trash can. Trash can was involved too.
Jeez.
Ginger, you're muted.
I think I posted the video with the street sign spot.
Yeah,
The barbed wire never happened. That was someone else.
What do you mean?
So-
he got hit with a barbed wire chair.
I didn't.
Freddy Krueger.
I basically got.
Barbed wire.
I think he lost it. I think he's losing memories. I think BJ is losing the memories.
Well, did you? I mean, I thought that there was a Freddy Krueger character that was hit with the thing.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know. I think I lost so much memories. I don't know.
You've been in too many. See, now the question is, could you handle a hardcore match with feral face?
Do you want an honest answer or
Yes. Honest answer. If Hybrid came to the table, I mean, they just did. They just said, hey, talk to Don. You want this match to happen, we'll make it happen. Would you face the feral face for the Hybrid Championship, knowing it's a no DQ, anything goes?
Sure.
Wow.
I'll risk it. I'll risk
Yeah,
my
you take a
body.
beating and it's over, right?
Risk it for the brisket, baby.
It's only a one-time deal. It's a one-time thing, and then once I get the one-time... Yeah, okay. Okay, a little. Oh, normally I don't curse in this podcast, but you little. Okay. Yep. But you know what? Sure. I feel like that. I feel like it will be an interesting match for me. Even though I said the one time I was, I have fear of feral face, but to be honest, I want to actually have a chance. I want to try at least.
You gotta face your fears.
Yeah.
And especially being in a stable called Wrath of the Wicked, we got to see how wicked you can get. You know what I mean?
I mean, I was dizzy. I was dizzy very much so from Boom Harden.
Yeah, that was a brutal match, man. You know, he's
All right,
a
next.
worthwhile competitor. You got to take him on again this week.
Yep. All right, next match.
Yeah,
We do have one more. I wanted so bad to say, no, that was all of them. It's all you, dude. Hybrid in the chat.
Let's do it next Friday. Feral Face versus Sam Reacher for the Hybrid title. No DQ. Anything goes.
Will pinfalls count anywhere? That is my question.
Well, that's anything goes.
No, anything, no DQ, anything goes is different from pinfalls counting anywhere.
I gotta remember to bring like a rain poncho. I don't want any of Sam's
Yeah.
blood on me.
Oh God. Well, I don't know. Judging by how
It won't
that
be it won't.
pinfalls anywhere. Okay, so it's a falls count
Pinfall.
anywhere match, but just with or better yet,
Look,
a
you
street
better
fight.
bring all of Wrath of the Wicked with you if you want even a chance at winning.
That's
Hey,
That's a good question. In a match like this,
Outside
do
interference.
you
would-
think that you can take on the feral face as a solo opponent, or do you need your stablemates to assist you? Because we've seen Skills the Great interfere in Faces match before. Granted, it hasn't been in such a large capacity. Like earlier this week, we saw it, or Friday night, we saw him grab the chair from.
bring
Dr.
your
Hidaka.
whole squad. You know what?
Wow.
If that happens, I'm going to just say this. How about this? If I don't have to bring if I don't have to bring Wrath of the Wicked with me, if I'm going to go solo, then the deal is that Skills can't be with Feral Face.
That's fair.
I feel like it'll be fair. I know that Skills has been there. Skills has. Oh, geez.
Oh, damn.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
Wow. So if Wrath of the Wicked comes out, that means Hybrid's gonna bring people. That's a very interesting comment because I don't feel like Face would want or need the help.
I don't no, because I feel like Judge, I've been watching Feral Face, and I will say this: he is a great wrestler when and a great champion. And knowing him, he has never called in for Skills for help. He has been doing it by himself, fighting by himself.
But we've seen him team up with Robbie and Jay George for our black market. You know what I mean? So that could be part of his reinforcements. We have seen him team up with people, and we have seen people interfere.
You know what this makes
Robbie, Jay George.
You know what this makes me think of?
Angelo.
You know what this makes me think of?
No, what does it make you think of?
Sheamus versus Gunther. I think it was when Gunther was a Intercontinental Champion. Hey, I'm just picking a resemblance, all right? I'm just picking the resemblance.
I can't say I see the similarities, but
Which one are you in this scenario?
Sheamus. Sheamus.
You're white enough. And that's about as far as the comparison goes.
Also, we're losing so much track. Doesn't BJ have another match to talk about?
Oh, we still have plenty of time. We can rip on you for at least another 10 minutes before moving on to the next.
Rip on me on what? My bones?
He got them skinny bones.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That moment you pop the Reaper. Because that's what Face is going to do. He's going to pop the Reaper.
Bring a rain poncho.
This has to get clipped tonight immediately.
Oh, jeez.
Gonna make this.
Have fun with your project, Pete.
Hey, I got my timestamps. That's all I need.
Hey, all I'm going to say real quick before we move on is Sam, that is stepping it up to a whole new level. I respect you for going up to that level. But in the end, Mikey G in the chat,
get out of here, Mikey. Get out of here, you bum. I broke your legs. I don't know why you're going to be in a match with, what's his name? I don't even get the piss off, you bum.
Piss off. Mikey
Who does
G,
he face?
Oh my God, that was great.
I hope you get hit by a beer bottle that has Sam Adams on there.
It is a complete honor to have the first graduate of the Pro Wrestling Star Academy pop up in our chat.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, man, good to see you, Mikey.
Yeah, but seriously, Sam, if something happens to you, I don't have anybody else to escort the souls I steal. All right.
I'll
Look,
still be around.
yeah, but you're going to go to the home for infinite losers.
Okay.
That doesn't
But
sound too confident, Sam. You gotta go into this match. You need to get ready like I'm watching Creed in the background. You need to be prepared like Rocky.
Start doing push-ups right now.
That's right.
we need to hit the training montage from Rocky 4.
But
No.
That's the Rocky theme, not the that's not the
bum
montage.
bum 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 bum. You're a bum 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 bum.
Anyway, now moving on to our final match of the evening, which I've been waiting to talk about for this last 90 minutes.
Our final match is a 4-on-4 elimination match where dodgeballs are legal between the team.
Okay, just real quick, how awesome was Freak the Chaos's entrance with the matching gear?
Perfect.
Doesn't Bill look like a legit dad who's a coach to everyone?
Absolutely.
And I'm also say this, doesn't Papa Juice, and correct me if I'm wrong, like you might say I'm wrong on this, but doesn't Papa Juice look like a Indy's John Cena?
Consisting of Black Seat.
The
team
Black
of Black
Seat
Seat,
boys.
consisting of Robbie Illuminati and Jay George. Hold on. Hold on. The team of Black Seat, consisting of Robbie Illuminati and Jay George of Blackout, and PW. Sorry. PW. I put like, yeah. Let me try that again. This match is between the team of Black Seat, consisting of PWU Tag Team Champions Blackout, Jay George and Robbie Illuminati, and the Backseat Boys, Tommy and JP Grayson.
Did you say the
accompanied
Backseat Bugs?
I tried to say boys, but my mouth just wasn't making it happen.
Oh, wow.
Accompanied by Dewey Donovan and Angel Orsini, versus the team of Freak the Chaos, consisting of SPO Tag Team Champions Controlled Chaos, Kid Chaos and Papa Juice, and Freak the Mighty. SPO Champion Billboard Bill Gold and PW Champion Pat Dynamite, accompanied by Don Montoya. I've just gotten through the intro and I'm out of breath.
That's because there was so many people on this freaking card.
And so much dodgeballs.
Yeah.
This one starts with both teams lined up in the ring. They all toss dodgeball at their opponents, and everyone pairs off to brawl. They all brawl to opposite corners, and as the heels are whipped towards the center of the ring, they all avoid collision and hit a classic backseat counter. I don't know what it's called, if it has a name, but it's classic backseat. Ow. Freak the Chaos toss backseat out of the ring. They exchange dodgeball fire. Controlled Chaos hits a dive from the outside, wiping everyone out except Jay George. Robbie gets tossed into the ring and double teamed by Billy and Pat. Pat continues to beat down Robbie, chopping and stomping him in the corner. Papa Juice hands Billy a dodgeball, and Billy pegs Robbie in the ribs at point blank range. Juice tags in and nails Robbie below the belt with a dodgeball. Kid Chaos tags in and hits Robbie with a rib shot with a dodgeball. Dynamite tags in and hits Robbie with a dodgeball to the chest. Tag to Billy, who hits a big scoop slam. Juice and Chaos enter with no tag. With no tag, they just come in, and everyone jumps on Billy's back for a four-man splash on Robbie. Robbie rolls out as backseat center. There was like no tagging in this match. They receive scoop slams from Billy and Juice. Then Kid Chaos jumps on Papa Juice's shoulders as Pat jumps on Billy's. They're each dropped onto a Grayson.
I just saw a tag, by the way.
I know, but like they're like throughout the match there was like it's maybe 50-50 of actually entrances with tags and not. They roll out and Jay George enters. Yeah, he got beat up early in this match.
Yeah, I've never seen dodgeballs thrown so hard that it was just putting people on their back, and poor Robbie had to take 75% of those shots. And one from a fan to the back of the head of JP.
I've never seen Robbie so red. You know, like that.
Well, he also took two dodgeballs to the balls, so you know what I mean.
Were they red or blue? If it was blue, then he got blue balled.
Probably.
The backseats roll out and
a
Jay George
dodgeball to the dodgeballs.
Papa Juice has control until he's tripped by JP on the outside. Jay George beats down Juice and tags Robbie. They hit a series of double team moves for a 2 count. Robbie continues to beat down on Juice and puts him in the corner. They trap Juice in the corner, and after several quick tags and big moves, Jay George hit blind tags in only to be rolled up and eliminated. Controlled Chaos hit double team moves on their 3 remaining opponents. Chaos hits a big move on Tommy for a 2. Papa Juice tags in and climbs to the top, but he's knocked down by Dewey. Tommy hits Juice with a Yakuza kick and covers him for the elimination. Chaos enters and tags in the back. Sorry. Chaos enters and Tommy sends him into JP's boot in the corner. JP tags in and the backseats hit a double bulldog on Chaos for a 2 count. Tag to Tommy and the backseats hit the acid reflux for another 2. The beatdown continues on Chaos until he counters a double suplex into a double DDT. He reaches for a tag but is cut off by Robbie. Robbie hits a Uranagi for a 2 count. Jay George climbs up to the apron and attempts to hit. Jay George climbs to the apron and attempts to hit Chaos with a dodgeball, but he moves and nails Robbie in the chest. Chaos rolls up Robbie for the elimination. Both backseats enter and hit a T-gimmick on Chaos for the elimination. Billy enters and takes down Tommy, and then JP hits a corner running attack on both. Sorry. Billy enters and takes down Tommy, then JP, and hits a corner running attack on both. Billy fights out of a fireman's carry and lifts JP over his shoulder. JP is rescued by Tommy, and they hit a T-gimmick for the elimination. JP rolls out, leaving Tommy and Pat in the ring. Pat knocks JP off the apron and hits a rock and rave on Tommy for the elimination. JP enters, and JP and Pat are the last 2 in this match. JP enters and tries for a quick roll-up for a 2. Pat lays JP out with a super kick and climbs to the top rope. While the ref is tending to JP, Angel Orsini hits Pat with Tommy's bat, knocking him to the mat. JP hits something for a 2. Angel jumps to the apron to throw a dodgeball at Pat, but Pat whips JP into her, knocking her to the floor. Pat hits a rock and rave for the final elimination. Freak the Chaos defeat Black Seed.
What an interesting match, though. Very interesting indeed. And you're muted, by the way, Pete.
Oh, am I? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I mute myself just when my breath doesn't like kick into BJ stuff. But the freaking that retro elbow drop that Robbie does with Jay George when he has him like, on
In
his
the
knee held up.
position.
I love that. I wish can you rewind the clip back to that, because this was probably the most crisp one that I've seen from them. It was so
right
good.
Here.
Right here. This is just beautiful. Like, that is just such a great move. And it goes to show you how well of a tag team Blackout has really become between Jay George and Robbie Illuminati. Because we haven't really seen a lot of Robbie in action in the Star Academy, but we have seen him a lot lately, and you can see he's getting a lot more cohesion with Jay George in the ring. And I'm wondering if their, little expedition out there to Vegas really helped dial them in more, because they felt like they were a lot more communicating and like really gelling and flowing a lot better in the ring, especially teamed up with the backseats, who, I'm not a big fan of, but you can't knock talent when you see it. Like, they're all very talented wrestlers.
Did I not just saw Dewey just throw a red ball at Don?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. So so after Jay George got eliminated, he went up on commentary.
Oh, right.
I was laughing so hard when I saw that.
And there's some interesting things that are said after everything ends. So give me a moment here so I can play the audio for that.
Cool.
All right. In the meantime, I was doing some research on Cage Match, and this year is the 10th anniversary of Blackout as a faction. Robbie's been a part of Blackout from the beginning, and they've had several members, including Ruckus, James Ellsworth, Christian Ross, Black G's. Like, they've had many, many members, but Robbie's been there from the beginning.
I was gonna say, wasn't Ruckus the original?
I don't know if he was in the original faction, but the first match was Black G's and Robbie. He was probably in the faction because he was around for years by that point.
Okay.
But yeah, congratulations, I guess.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's
10
see.
years of Blackout.
Also, I don't know when. Oh.
Hold on, everybody. I'm about to play this audio, so I'll be muting everybody's mics for a moment.
I got something to say that maybe might get me in a little bit of trouble, but I'm used to that. You know, I came here, SPO Wrestling, PWU. What you just saw tonight was completely indicative of what Pro Wrestling Unplugged is all about. And it's a bunch of bullshit. It's a bunch of malarkey because they stick me in this situation. First, I come here, you stick me with a clown like Boom Harden. Then I get stuck here wrestling clowns like Controlled Chaos. Then I get stuck in a clown-ass match like a dodgeball match. See, that's not what I came to Pro Wrestling Unplugged for. I came to Pro Wrestling Unplugged for an opportunity to show everybody why I am the best at what I do. And instead, I get stuck with a bunch of clowns. And honestly, to be honest with you, I'm quite sick of it. As far as I'm concerned, I know I'm one half of the PWU Tag Team Champions, but as far as I'm concerned, PWU, SPO Wrestling, the Pro Wrestling Star Academy, and let me say it one more time in case it wasn't clear, PWU, Pro Wrestling Unplugged, and everybody that represents that brand can kiss my ass as far as I'm concerned. You know, I'm standing here with two actual wrestling promoters. Let me tell you something. When I came down to Las Vegas or flew out west, whichever direction. These were the guys that took care of me. I had to sit around and wait, hopefully maybe to get my envelope from Pro Wrestling Unplugged. These guys right here, Hybrid Wrestling, they had my back every step of the way. And I'm starting to think that Pro Wrestling Unplugged, they don't have Jay George's back. So as far as I'm concerned, and I'll say it one more time, PWU, you don't have my back, I don't have your back. PWU, Pro Wrestling Unplugged, whether it's JP Grayson, Tommy Grayson, Pat Dynamite, Johnny Cashmere is not even here. You could all kiss my ass.
You know what? We're going to go back with Jay George. You know what? I had enough as well.
See you guys.
Well, damn.
Oh,
I don't watch back the shows, like, because I already have to go through and edit the clips. So, like, I'm just, I didn't hear that, didn't know about that. That's an insane. Wow. Yeah.
A lot of the time it's worth it to go back just for the commentary, but
Yeah.
it depends on.
Which brings me back to why this comment here in the chat from Hybrid was very interesting. Was because of that moment.
Jeez.
I have no words for that. Wow.
Well, I mean, Sammy, it looks like, with this match next Friday, if it's actually going to come to fruition, it looks like you're semi-representing the Pro Wrestling Star Academy from what that seemed like. Because it seems like it's the PWSA versus Hybrid. PWU SPO versus Hybrid in that sense. After that promo, with both Mike Sr. and Mike Jr. walking out,
I mean, I wouldn't go that far yet, but there's definitely something there.
We got people too. That sounds like that's an army right there talking, man. They're calling it out. Wrath of the Wicked's being called out. That's what that sounds like to me.
There's a war brewing.
Exactly.
And it looks like the battleground is the Pro Wrestling Star Academy.
Do you think that we're gonna see? Because you guys heard what he said, like saying that JP, Tommy, they can kiss his ass or something like that.
Yeah.
Do you think we might see a Blackout versus Backseat Boys?
I mean, what's there to say that Robbie would be joining Jay George?
Well, yeah, they're champs.
But, don't you think Robbie's loyalty would stand with Johnny and PWU and SPO?
Depends. Depends on who. It depends. We never know.
He's loyal to Blackout.
That is true.
All right, so then this brings up the next question. Was Jay George ever truly a full member of Blackout and not just somebody who was there to wear the brand name?
When did he even join in? That's my question.
Exactly.
He was officially brought in.
But what year? That's like the question though.
Like a year ago.
Oh no, that not even. Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, he was named as the newest member of Blackout in the build up to Vegas.
I think the only time I saw Jay George in the underground was when he was facing Shock Collar.
Okay.
But yeah, those were some very interesting words.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
and what makes this even more interesting is this week, which is a main event match, they are defending their PWU championships against Freak the Mighty.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Could Freak the Mighty become double champs?
I mean,
I think it's possible.
If Blackout can be double champs, I think Freak the Mighty can.
Jeez, you're just adding so much more power to Billboard, Billy Gold, and Pat Dynamite, who are already dying, like just destroying. They're both just destroying.
Look. Jay George should have not tried to vent in the commentary booth and try to tell about like the kiss PW's ass or something, or the opposite around. But
I wonder if they're gonna put in Crooked Craig Prendergast, because here's the thing. Craig's been pretty clean these last 2 weeks. We've seen some fair refereeing from him, and I'll give him that. But I can guarantee he is just he's just bursting in his soul to just end that match.
He just loves everybody. He just loves everybody.
He loves everybody?
Yeah. AKA the Backseat Boys.
I think we're gonna get Quick Counting Craig back. Good old Crooked Craig.
But didn't Don say something like if he does that
He threatened him. Yeah, Don threatened him. But it doesn't mean that he's a better person. That just means he got threatened to lose his job if he goes crooked. But I'm not going to let him live down the fact that he's Crooked Craig Prendergast.
I mean, just in the end, with even right now, the stuff that you're thinking of that could happen and stuff. Boy, what could we be possibly looking at coming down the road? Are we just looking at somebody who's disgruntled and looking to jump ship? And considering if Hybrid bands together, we've seen the guys that they've brought. These are all big hitters, hard hitters.
That's the face of a true person. That's a true.
That is amazing.
That is a beautiful
that
face.
moment you screw up, you realize you messed up, and Spider-Man caught you. But no,
he
kind of looks like Tombstone from the Spider-Man cartoon.
But we will see we'll probably see more this week of however this developed, all things considered, which is what's looking like that's probably the main event Friday night for those tag team championships.
It's main event time.
But there are other matches on this card this week.
What?
Yep.
That is an odd picture and terrifying.
That is.
That picture is terrible. He reminds me of Baraka from Mortal Kombat.
El Gigante versus the original MF. I mean, like
the original.
They're both like 5 foot
Baraka.
even.
As what was it? Who said it? As was it Jay George? Who said it? The original motherfucker.
Language, Samuel.
Samuel,
listen.
Watch your mouth.
You're a guest, but you're not a guest.
And then we got this nice fatal 4-way here with Alex Rivera, the Italian Tank, Colt Allen from Flex Wrestling, and Adonis Briggs.
That's gonna be
Lots of big meaty men slapping meat.
Are we about to? Hey yo.
And then, as I showed earlier, Mikey G, who is in the chat,
I'm going to lose my voice during this match. I'm going to lose my voice cheering for Mikey in this match and booing Sam. Not you, Sam. But
I
Sam
mean,
Adams.
And why we have Sam here, another interesting matchup. Gold Blooded taking on Skull and Bones of Wrath of the Wicked.
Malik really has to update his promo pics. He doesn't have his dreads anymore.
yup.
Yeah, he got them. He has the stress hair now.
And then we have, which I can't read that at the moment.
Aiden Allen?
Adon Allen of Flex Wrestling taking on JJ Smith.
Go JJ.
Is he gonna crash out again?
Of course he is.
If he doesn't win,
Or he might do a low blow. You never know.
Little late, but Mikey in the chat, gold-blooded baby.
gold blooded. Heck yeah.
Boo.
And Mikey,
Yeah. And
you're going to
then-
beat this Sam Adams fool. Just 100%, dude. We got your back. The city of Mount Holly got your back for this one.
Mount Holly doesn't even have its own back. Don't be putting stuff out there.
No, but we got Mikey's.
And then we have our esteemed repeat panelist, Sam Reaper here. Again, in a triple threat match, taking on Boom Harden and Clockwork Dylan Shaw.
I don't know who to choose in this match.
I choose no
Like-
contest.
I think that, while we've seen a very, very oppressive attempt from Sam Reaper to conquer most of his matches, it seems like a good amount of them tend to lend a hand of defeat. And, we don't really know when it comes to skill and ability, can he truly stand up to the best technical wrestler in New Jersey? And can he stand up to the crooked clockmaster himself, Dylan Shaw? Because we've seen a whole new side from Dylan where he's just been evil. And so, does his evil outmatch that of Sam Reaper's is ultimately the question. And when it comes down to all this, I know I've wasted a good amount of time spieling out my position in view of this. I'm going to go with a no contest as well.
Whoa.
Not really. I just had
Gimmick
to say that.
infringement.
No, of course I'm picking the Reaper, man. Listen.
And you're ejected. Go enjoy some spring rolls.
Hater.
I got some spring rolls. Thank you.
You're welcome. You said something about it earlier, so I wanted to make sure you got some before
I
DJ ate
appreciate
them
that.
all.
Yeah, Reaper's got this. Listen, I'm over Boom. Not gonna lie. You know what I mean? Like, sure, he throws down the ring,
Put that
etc.
up.
But you know what I mean? Like, nah, he ain't all that. Sam Reaper's got this. Shaw, you're going down. Like,
I was gonna
Fox
say,
World.
when was the last time you see Shaw won a match? I think he only won was from
He beat
Devlin
Devlin.
Ridley.
When
Yeah,
he
he
beat
beat
Devlin
Devlin
Ridley.
Ridley. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he
Besides
ever.
that-
Yeah.
So he only had his one win. He only had his one win.
Nah, he's won a couple other ones.
Which one?
I can't remember off the top of my head right now, but I know I was disappointed in those W's.
Well, after that, we have Tarzan Duran going up against Chael Connors, also from Flex Wrestling,
I thought that was Tommy
defending
for a second.
his world traveling Skywalker Championship.
How do I know
Interesting.
Kyle Connors? I know I've seen him before, but where would I have seen him?
Flex Wrestling.
Right? No, I've never seen Flex.
Yeah, where's Flex Wrestling based out of?
Upstate New York.
Oh, okay.
But why does Chanel looks like Tommy?
Tommy Biz?
Tommy Biz.
Tommy Biz, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, where do I...
It's
I
Chael.
you know what? I did look up his cage match profile earlier. But I know I've seen this guy before, and I can't place it. Anyway,
I'm-
Tarzan's going to destroy him.
Tarzan all the way.
GCW, maybe?
I think it may have been. Oh, man, I opened Google. And this is what's on
He's
my
also
screen.
been in SPO before.
Ah!
He's also competed for SPO before.
Sammy, look
Then
at this.
okay,
That might be your
okay.
fate.
That is on his
that's-
cage match.
Those might be your fates, Sammy.
Now, let's
Wait,
get
what?
to some of the
Those plates.
The
Those
gusset
might,
plate.
yeah, those might be your fate, Sammy.
Well,
Oh,
how about
jeez.
this 6-person tag team match? High Fashion and Stipe taking on the backseats and the Gumar, Angel Orsini.
As I alluded to before, this one is interesting because Stife has been affiliated with Angel until recently, and we've gotten no indication that they're no longer affiliated, except that he has not been accompanied by her lately.
Yeah.
This is because of lack of times he has been in SPO. I mean, I faced Angel once.
Did you?
Yeah.
It was
you
an
could take-
intergender match, right?
Yeah, you can take a look at that at the SPO Wrestling where we did the a birthday show.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, that happened this past Saturday.
Which, by the way, I think Stife is going to get screwed by Angel because let me just tell you, she can push. She is strong.
She is an ECW original.
Exactly. She can fight. I'm going to just say that.
Yeah. This is going to be an interesting match. It's a very steep hill for High Fashion to climb. Just getting in the ring with the multi-time tag team champion backseats. Let alone there. What's so
What are
funny
you
there?
giggling about?
Sammy Whammy?
I'm just picturing. Wait, who?
Huh?
Always keep bringing that name up. I don't even know which one you're talking to. But I was gonna say,
Sammy
what would
Pajama.
happen? I do like my pajamas. I do like pajamas. But what would happen if the Backseat Boys and Angel Orsini wins? Out of nowhere, Angel just fires Stifes at in the middle of the ring.
But why when
Yeah,
we haven't seen them together?
Here it is. Okay.
They never
so
confirmed
Child
it.
Connors was in the Silver Skywalker Scramble cell, teaming with TJ Epics. The second or third SPO show at the Mitchell Firehouse. I knew I had seen him somewhere.
Yeah.
It was the cage that brought us together. It was in that match.
So yeah, this is definitely an interesting match. A lot of things came full circle from earlier conversations. Gotta love when that happens naturally. Next, the match that was supposed to happen this past week, happening now. Silver Skywalker Championship. Twitch taking on Declan Grant. That grimy bastard.
After this past week, there's been a little more talk going back and forth, a little more build up. I'm invested.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this was the match that last Friday I rearranged my week for because I was going, and this week I can't rearrange my week. I'm going to an event and it's Friday and sadly I cannot make it, but this match is, I think it's going to be match of the night. We've got two worthy competitors who are very, very, very angry at each other. However, I do not see Twitch taking that belt from Declan.
Yep.
Twitch is a great competitor. We've seen his in-ring. He's phenomenal. He deserves a title, but he's not getting it from Grant this week. Not in the singles, just a one-on-one match. He would need to go like Pat did, where, and Grant, Pat lost, but Declan fights best in a hardcore match, and that's where he's also at his weakest too. You hit him with the right object, and he's down. And I think that's the only way Twitch is really going to take down Declan is an accompaniment with a foreign object.
Twitch definitely deserves a title. I think he should take on Sam Reaper for the APP Women's title.
Whatever happened to LaMarca? You remember that guy?
I don't know. He probably died.
Whatever happened to him? I was a real fan of his. I was really waiting on that LaMarca merch, you know. Like, that would have been just absolutely amazing.
Anyway, back to the Silver Skywalker title match between Twitch and Declan Grant.
I was gonna say, if I win the triple threat, I'll make a LaMarca T-shirt.
Oh, there you go. Boom's going down for sure now. We're gonna hold you to that.
Oh yeah, no, trust me. I'm not gonna.
If you don't win the match, Pete gets to hit you with a kendo stick.
No,
I can't do it. Nah, I don't even want to do that. I would never want to dish out that pain on someone.
I was gonna say you can legit go baseball.
That shit sucks.
I give you a chance at redemption and revenge.
I don't want it.
Well, sadly, right now I don't have my kendo with me because I don't have it anymore from my punishment.
By mommy.
Wow.
I got nothing but love for Sam Reaper. I don't want to hit him with a kendo stick.
Well, this match is going to be very interesting.
Hell yeah, it is.
Especially considering we've seen the war Twitch had with Tarzan. Which I would love to see Tarzan and Grant one-on-one at some point in the future. Maybe in some type of championship versus championship match.
We only got that teaser in Vegas, so yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Just to circle back around real quick now, back to the PWU tag team title match.
This is going to be interesting. I feel like this would be the pop of the night.
I mean, clearly, you got Billboard Billy Gold, and every time Cotton Eye Joe comes on, the audience just erupts in rhythm. Sometimes it takes them a couple beats to stay on point, but
in as much rhythm as you're going to get in Mount Holly.
Sam, Mikey G says he'll gladly kendo you.
If we have a contract signing and we have a match, we could do a kendo match.
You guys never had your singles match, did you?
No. We did. We did a grudge match.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, it did happen. Who won that one?
Take a guess.
I can't remember. It's been a while.
It was goddamn Mikey. But that's why I broke his legs, and that's why he didn't come down in 2 weeks.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I still feel like you guys need a kendo stick match because you had mentioned that before.
Hey, listen, whatever happens, happens.
It's time to get wicked.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anyway, it's about the tag match.
I just got an excellent video sent to me by Declan Grant, which I'm always sending to group chat for you guys to see after the show. Oh, this is great.
Nothing we can
Oh
say
no. Oh no.
But
I can hear a little bit.
But back to this tag team championship match.
I mean, this is crazy that it's for the titles. After that promo from Jay George on commentary with Hybrid there, I have to safely assume that we're going to see him abandon Robbie and his title.
Well, he did say PWU and not SPO.
But he's the PWU champ, so he's
an
still
SPO show.
It is. But I still think he's going to bail on Robbie because of the animosity that we heard. He's like, he's my brother, but whatever. He said something where it's like, yeah, he's my bro, but. And it's like one of those things where it's like, wow, so your loyalty is only semi to Blackout?
There was also a moment in that match when Jay George, when Robbie refused a tag and Jay George blind tagged himself in. And that there was kind of a moment of animosity there.
Do you think that Jay George is going to attack Robbie?
I think he's more likely to just leave. Just leave him.
I think he's going to leave Robbie standing all by himself, and Robbie's just going to get decimated.
He's going to. Yeah, I was going to say he's going to do the Briggs. what he did to Corazon.
Yeah,
Right. Just be like, I don't need this.
yeah. And I think we're going to see Billy and Pat double champs.
This is going to be interesting.
Freak the double champs.
Freak the silver and
Well,
gold.
what a team that would be. Not only would these guys hold singles gold, they would hold the top tag team championships at the Pro Wrestling Star Academy. Like, would almost be like a 2-man power trip.
That
Yeah.
means they would have to
Right.
do double duty. They would have to do some double duty right there.
Duty.
Dude.
And with a card called Viva La Bill, you know what I mean? Like my anticipation is, yeah.
Hey, remember, Valentina lost on Valentina Day.
Yeah, you're right. She did, you're right. Oh man.
Well, hold on. Wait.
Blackout wound up taking them titles back. I'd be so pissed. So pissed.
I still love that picture of Billboard on the cover.
Oh, yeah, so do I. Whoa. There we go.
Old school Viva La Bam, baby.
Yes, which if you go...
That's before your generation, Sammy. I don't know if you're familiar with that show.
Do you even know who Bam
Easy,
Margera
bro.
is?
No
Do you know the
comment.
show Viva La Bam?
No.
I can feel the eye roll through the shirt.
Jackass.
He's not calling you a jackass. It's the show Jackass.
You jackass.
I know Jackass, but I don't know that.
Okay,
Viva
that
La
was
Bam was a
after.
Jackass spinoff.
Yeah.
Stupid idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're such a meme bully.
Oh my god.
But yeah, a lot of exciting stuff this weekend at the Pro Wrestling. Well, this Friday at the Pro Wrestling Star Academy. You know, and other exciting things coming up. Camp Carney, which Sam Reaper will be a part of.
Isn't there a show the 23rd coming up to PWSA?
Oh, there's so much going on.
Of course,
Ladies'
June
Night.
6th, we have Ladies' Night. And I don't have the graphic here, but there's
Fight for Lindenwald.
Lindenwald as well. As plenty of other shows coming up, this between PWU and SPO as well. Sam Reaper, which will be a part of a lot of that, specifically Ladies' Night. We're going to try to get him in there getting Samantha Reaper to defend that championship.
And also, tune in next Friday or come to the PWSA to see Sam Reaper take on Feral Face for the Hybrid World Championship in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Hybrid has to talk to the big man. They gotta talk.
I know. It's
But
not
the
100% set in stone, but
the pinfall
It's out
can't
there.
happen until Sam takes at least 3 guts hits to the forehead.
You did, yeah, you know.
Hey, I need to see how
That's
much
so
of a
mean.
Reaper you really are.
Come out with a scythe and chop his arm off.
if we need another example, I think it's necessary to show the gusset plate picture again.
No, it is not.
I'm gonna just say this now.
Oh,
I
but
now I gotta do some fun little sponsored by BJ and DG Talk Show Wrestling. Are you guys gonna be in commentary? That's my question. Oh Jesus Christ!
Ouch.
I mean, that would be nice, but, that's not up to us.
That'll be too much right there.
But yeah, a lot of exciting stuff coming down. Also, keep paying attention to our social medias. I was recently recorded a segment for the Indy Experience based out of Washington, D.C. today before our show here. Go give them a follow on Instagram as well. And as soon as I have the link and the information from that, I will be sharing that out on our social media pages as well, where I talk about our show, some for my first appearance. I'll talk about SPO and PWU and all stuff PWSA. Hey, I even mentioned you, Sam Reaper. Don't say I don't do anything good for you.
And you couldn't even paint up to come on.
He wasn't even expecting us to be on.
I know, it was a spur of the moment thing. I'm just kidding.
Hey, I just got invited. Hey, keep in mind this. Who invited me?
Actually, yeah, BJ did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is the man. This is the one who invited him.
Freaking Mark.
Oh. I'm all out of beer.
I didn't drink a beer. What? I didn't drink another beer. What?
What?
I ran out of more beer. What?
I ran out of all my beer.
After the show, I'm going to explain that whole birthday thing after the show gets done. Or do we have time? You don't have to. You don't have to.
You know what? I want to be... Oh, I can't upload it, can I? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I should be able to now. No, that would be too long for an outro. I gotta clip it down to you giving Pete the kendo shot. Ouch. Start making the punishments the outro. Maybe it'll motivate you to actually pick the win.
On Feral Face?
That's not a PLE match.
Hmm.
We're not voting on that. We're not punishment on that one yet.
BJ disappeared. We all know what that means.
Yep.
Don't play that sound effect because that was going to be me. I was like, I might have to stop it.
Oh, better yet. Imagine he just. I was gonna say. Imagine he just came. I was gonna say. Imagine he just came back with a new shirt. I could have done this.
Guy brought a shirt.
What the hell? That was some satanic BS that just came through.
Yowie wowie.
But on that note, Sam Reaper, APP Women's Champion, thank you for joining us.
Tiffany Grady's going to be pissed.
I don't care.
It's a shame we couldn't get Tiffany on the show as well at the same time.
That's her fault.
I mean, apparently wasn't it JJ Smith who got her bag and the title was gone?
Yeah, technically blame on JJ. Blame on him. He didn't keep an eye on it. He didn't.
Or did he give it to you? Or and it was
Ed Sheeran.
And on that note, that is Sam Reaper, who you can catch Friday nights at the Pro Wrestling Star Academy.
See me on every Wednesday.
Somewhere's over here that I'm trying to point. That's BJ. That's Pete the Wall Peters below me. I am the Danger Ginger. Everybody, be good to each other. And we will see you next time. Oh,
you suck, Mikey.
That's fair. Also, by the way, shout out to Wicked Works, who Danny couldn't be with us today, but who also made the awesome shirts that Freak the Chaos wore for the 8-man tag team match.
Guy brought a shirt.
And don't forget to watch Viva La Bill on the SPO Wrestling YouTube page this Friday if you cannot be there. But
and don't forget to tune in next week. If you don't catch that, you can hear all about it from us.
Yeah, so we will see you next time for more BJ and DG Talk Wrestling presents Indy Spotlight.
Hi, everybody watching. I'm going to need you to visit www.freakkings.com. Check out all the merch. And before you do that, I'm going to need you to check out BJDG YouTube and Instagram. And while you're doing that, you won't have to remember the name, because you'll remember the face.